Allen going to change this at the line. Allen looks to throw on second down. And right away, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Edwards. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Once more, Edwards. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
3rd and goal, Jackson dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. At their own 14-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On play action, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 37. Cook up the gut. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. Allen going to audible to a different look. First down, here's the run with Cook. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Murray is in. Touchdown, Bills. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one. Here's Bass now to send it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Jackson, options out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. And Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Jackson now. And he rifles one incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Jackson on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. It's a no-run here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They go play action with Jackson. Able to find the open there. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
2nd and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on a quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Allen. And he gets gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
73 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powering them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. 2nd and 6.
Allen off the play fake. Steps away. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it 21-8.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Collier.
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Trying a little bit too hard and maybe forced it a bit. And instead created a second one.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A final shot before half for Allen. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A very solid gain of 27. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw caught by Kohler.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. To throw again is Jackson.
Pass out left finds Kohler.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Jackson on second down. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are back within a score.
Jackson here is going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Here now a third down and 8.
Here's Allen to throw it. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to Allen hit. He lost the football.
And one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And this is going to be home in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Normally you see 3. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson, forced out to his left. And he's not able to get away, sacked back at the 22. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On third down, they're going to go with the option.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Jackson on the move to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his left. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And he's brought down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They go play action now. Jackson.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now third down and 6 to go. And they're going to speed things up here. On third down, Jackson. Flushed out right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll give up the gut for Murray.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
They go back to Murray on first down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there on that play. I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson. He's got him in, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he'll take this across midfield. EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Houston Texans. We are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. They'll start with the option. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Throwing, O'Connell. And right away, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Yeah, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. O'Connell from the gun on 3rd down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And that was a young pick, the rookie being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make them play.
He'll buy some time right. This is, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust, because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll roll him out right. Under pressure, the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And it's O'Connell. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. O'Connell on 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a return will stop.
Turned it over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Here's Stroud.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will make it 6-0.
So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they're playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
6-0 our score after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Josh McDaniels going to take a risk here. They will go for it on 4th down.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead.
After that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
Here's 3rd and 3. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Pierce will try to pick it up.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Stroud sets up the play action. Open man is Noah Brown.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Stroud.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
Stroud looking to throw.
Touchdown! Devin Singletary, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are able to move back in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
He's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw, it's Garoppolo. They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Garoppolo on first down. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Garoppolo's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's complete right around the 80. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for two. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for two. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return we're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
On the bootleg, Stroud
rolling to his right. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On second down, here's Garoppolo.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TV. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Oh, right on the heels of a pick six. Another ball intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here near the 40. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And Stroud now to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half, Stroud. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Pierce, 67 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Devontae Adams. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. 75 yards. And the Raiders Giants have got it back to within a score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.